So today I went to immigration to renew my B211A business visa with Bali visas as my agent, and I had to go in and do it myself. Now here's the kicker. So I confirmed with Bali visas that I paid for my visa, my initial 60 days, and my 4 extensions. So I said to him, there's not going to be an issue, is there, if you're in Bali and I'm in Makassar? They said, no problem. Okay. Then obviously I was due to renew my visa. Then I've had to pay 200,000 rupiah, which is about what, £11, £12 to get my letter from Bali to Makassar. So what happened then is that I got my letter. I thought, right, go straight to immigration. I've only got like a week left before I have to renew my visa. So I goes to the immigration, got my partner's brother to take me, and basically he was going to be my power of attorney because my partner couldn't get the time off work. And basically then what happened was we turned up, we filled out the forms, we spoke to the immigration officer and did the interview. During the interview he says,
I'm Pickle Rick!
I hate it when your phone goes off. But anyway, so during the interview, he says to me, you need to pay for the extension. I'm like, well, I've already paid for it. So basically it was their lunchtime, they went for dinner, and we had to wait for an hour. So I messaged Bali Visa saying, where's my payment for the extension? Where's the receipt? And they was like very cocky and said, the receipt is with the letter we sent. So my partner's brother went to the desk and said, apparently the receipt is within the paperwork. They checked the paperwork. The only receipt that was in there is the initial B211A 60 days visa receipt payment, and not my extensions. So then I went to message him. Well, my partner's brother messaged him because he dealt with it rather quicker than I would. And basically what they were saying is, because you're in Makassar and we're in Bali, you pay for your own extensions. So I'm like, hold on a minute. So I've paid you for the 60 days and the extensions, and now you're telling me I have to pay for the extensions. So they full well knew, my partner, myself, I've asked them several times that everything will be fine, nothing will be a problem. All they ever said was, you'll have to deal with the immigration yourself when you're over there. Me thinking, because usually they go with you to the immigration office to fill out all the forms and all the doodahs. Well, basically, they turned around and said, no, you need to pay for it. So I'm like, well, why have I paid for you for my extensions if I've got to pay for the extensions myself? What's the point in that? You know what I mean? So it's been a right palaver today. So I was at the immigration office for 5 hours sorting all the stuff out. It's done now, but Bali Visa say we're going to reimburse you for the extensions. I'm like, well, you knew from the get-go. The moment I put in my visa, I asked the questions. My partner asked the questions, they full well knew, and they waited until I was sat in front of the immigration office doing the interview to tell me, we can't do the extension for you, like do the payment. Even though I've paid them for the money, all they had to do, I give them the payment slip, all they had to do was make the payment. But apparently they won't do it because they're not there. Yet they never mentioned this before. So I was singing praises about Bali visas. They were quick, they were helpful, and then basically now it's come for my extension time, and I feel scammed because now I've lost money because obviously I've had to change my pounds into PayPal. Then that's got to go from US dollars into their account. It then gets changed from US dollars into rupiah. So then now I'm going to get refunded for my extensions, which then is got to go from rupiah to US dollars, then back to pounds. So I've lost money because they couldn't do the job properly. I asked them several times, will there be any issues? What do I need to do? And they said, no, everything will be fine. You just make sure you can do your extension at that office We'll send you the paperwork, you go in and just deal with it. And I'm like, so why couldn't you have just paid it? Why? What was the issue? So it's been a pretty bad day today, to be honest. But, you know, on the bright side, it's done. I've got another 3 more payments. You know what I mean? So I've got to do that myself. And basically, you know, I've got to get me refund off Bali visas, which, you know, at the time I was too mad to even send them an email. I was trying to find them on Facebook and that as well to post on, you know, watch these, because they should have said in the terms and conditions that if you're not on the same island as them, then they're going to charge you for letters, and basically you have to pay for your own extensions. But in order to get the visa I wanted with the extensions, I had to pay more. So I don't understand that. And then on top of that, the guy at immigration gave me the actual guide price to what the visa actually costs. So I've paid 3 times more for the visa and 3 times more for the extensions than what the visa actually costs to get if you got it direct. But again, it's a hit and miss situation, because you don't know if you do it yourself whether it's going to get put through. I've heard people get denied for it, but I don't know. So obviously in the future I'm going to be looking for either an immigration visa place within Makassar to do my kitas, or I'm going to go and just do it myself. It will save a lot of money doing it myself, you know what I mean? So I may as well do it that way. So it shows how much these people are making money. And people are saying, oh, Bali's doing really bad for tourism. Well, immigration, like the visa people, they're the ones ripping you off in order to go. It's not, you know, Bali itself or Indonesian government or anything. It's not them that's ripping the people off. So again, that's another sour note for Indonesia, which I'm quite surprised about. I know there's a lot of corruption and stuff like that goes on here, but at the end of the day, to basically wait until I was into the office and then turn around and say, yeah, you've got to pay for it yourself, which then put us in a predicament, because obviously with my card, in order to use it over here, I have to use my little machine that you plug your card into, because obviously I'm in a different country and I have to verify it with my codes and everything. So obviously, you know, that's been an absolute pain. So my partner's brothers had to pay it, you know what I mean? Obviously I'm paying back, you know, it is what it is at the moment, but at the end of the day, it's quite shocking from Bali visas. So if you're going to have a visa person from Indonesia, if you're staying in Bali, it's fine to use Bali visas, but you're being ripped off. And it's not just Bali visas. I'm not singling just them out, but the entire immigration visa network over there, they're all pulling your pants down. They really are. So, you know, I'm quite surprised about that. But anyway, that's done. So I'll let you know how the key task is going to go, but that'll be a couple of months away. And keep an eye out. If you like this video, please share, like and subscribe. Or don't, it's up to you. You know what I mean? But, you know, anyway, enjoy life. God bless. And everybody, you know, keep your heads up high. Goodbye now.